If I were to think of my favorite childhood snack or sweet, it would have to be the chappies.
They used to have like the "Did you know" column at the back of the cover, and it was in English, so we were able to hone our skills in English.
Growing up as a child, I think I can relate to astros a lot because I've always wanted to be an astronaut. And I think my little experience of becoming an astronaut was really driven from astros and seeing the box and looking at the outer space idea.
I studied primary school. I loved the Cadbury eclairs.
Cadbury Dairy Milk is still a family favorite.
And endearments. I know my grandfather always had those.
And there was a song that used to play on the radio, but it plays in Sotho. So it goes, Cadbury, Cadbury eclairs, haole khule tla o thusa.
PS was big back in the day with the love messages and the yes, no, but I never really got one from anybody, so I just used to eat the whole chocolate myself. But it's fine.
A lot of South Africans don't really know the Mondelēz name. I mean, when I told my mom I'm working for Mondelēz, she was like, what is that? I had to say, you remember Cadbury? Everybody remembers the brands. Everybody remembers Stimroll. Everybody knows Cadbury. Everybody knows Chappies, but the Mondelēz name, they're not quite familiar with. Mondelēz products definitely form part of the South African fabric. We interact with these products every day, consciously or subconsciously. They're all around us. Just coming home after a very long day at work, you can crack open a pack of tuck or breaking a piece of chocolate just to reward yourself for the hard work for the day. As a little gift, if you want to express a thank you or a happy birthday. So it's all those special moments that allow people to just express a thank you or a congratulations or a good luck. Definitely a part of our culture and heritage. Our mantra is snacking made right, and what that means is the right snack at the right time and made the right way. So what we mean by the right snack is really referring to making sure there's a wide variety of those snacks are available. Anything from our international brands, which are like Oreo and Stimroll, to our local favorites like the Chomp and the Chappies. We're also referring to sustainable sourcing of our ingredients. We source our cocoa through small-scale farmers in West Africa. At Mondelēz, we take pride in being an employer with such a representative and diverse workforce. When I joined Mondelēz, I was really delighted to see that 50% of the leadership team is made out of women, which is really amazing and very rare to see. In Mondelēz, South Africa, we have about 500 employees, spanning from our head office here in Johannesburg and our manufacturing facility in Port Elizabeth. Our PE factory was actually the first factory built outside of the UK by the Cadbury brothers. So the next time you enjoy a lunch bar or a Cadbury bubbly, you can enjoy knowing that it's homegrown.
I love knowing that the brands that we make here out of love, and they make people, happy, and then they create special moments with people. I come from Mpumalanga, so when I go home, I buy a lot of chocolates and I give to my extended families, even at church, and they never forget about me. Even the kids at the street where we're staying. When I get home, they already know, oh yeah, that lady is there. Then they run, do you have any chocolates for us? I said, which ones? So living in South Africa, we know that there is also a high unemployment rate. My husband also was affected some years back, and I was left being the only breadwinner at home. And I've got 3 kids. One is at university. Then I've got the other 2 kids also going to primary school. So thanks to Mondelēz also for investing in their people. I've been promoted. I've grown from being a team manager, managing 8 people, to managing 50-something, to 90, to 100 and something people. And also, my take-home was better, so I could manage to take my kids to school, buy myself a car, and still pay the house or the roof that we're living under, and still enjoy life and travel also. So that is, in itself, I've grown. It helped me to grow.
South Africa, as an emerging country, like many emerging countries, we're really grappling with this paradox of malnutrition and obesity at the same time. I mean, a recent study showed that South Africa is actually the unhealthiest country in the world. So as a snacking company, we take that really seriously. We take the responsibility to make a difference. That's why we make the investment in educating about nutrition, about healthy lifestyle and responsible snacking.
Look, I think it's a well-known fact that people have always been eating chocolates, and they will continue to do that. But it's important to do that in moderation. You have a healthy diet, you eat a lot of vegetables, and make sure that you become active so that you can live longer.
Mondelēz South Africa has partnered with an organization called INC Partnerships for Children to roll out a program called Health in Action in primary schools. The Health in Action program is made up of 3 parts, and the first part is about nutrition education. The second part is about access to fresh foods, and the last part is about encouraging children to be active again.
We train educators on how to integrate nutrition to the curriculum so that at the end of the day, kids may be learning something that they can be able to practice at home. We establish food gardens as well in these primary schools. We teach schools about how to run these gardens so that whatever produce that comes out of those gardens, then it can be also be part of the school meals. The other important part in terms of the program as well is physical activity. We came with the concept of break time buddies. Now, these are out-of-school youth that have actually finished high school. Then we provide them with training on how to lead games, how to interact with kids. We're really getting a lot of feedback about, with them being on the ground, they also assist in issues of bullying as well, that in schools where we have break time buddies, we have actually very much lower incidence of bullying amongst other kids.
As teachers of the school, we see big changes in our classrooms because the children are active, they are healthy, they are emotionally well, and they are willing to participate.
In total, we have reached more than 140,000 children, and as well as also about 2,000 educators as well. We have seen a remarkable 40% decrease in terms of obesity amongst the group that we are working with. We also looked at the educators, and we had about 33% decrease in obesity amongst educators. One of the things that we really need to look into as an organization is the impact of climate change. Now, with the impact of climate change and the drought, we had to come up with other approaches in terms of growing food, and that's where the issue of aquaponics came in.
I'm from Netherlands. I live in a township. The most important thing for me is for not only my kids, but kids to eat healthy food. Our cooperative is called Ndofaya Agri Projects. There's 6 of us in this project, 6 males, 1 female, and there's also 2 youth members. The city of Johannesburg, it was Mondelēz, and it was INC South Africa that came in together to make this project. They called us September 2019. They called us and they told us that our cooperative is the one that's going to manage the site, and you can imagine how happy we were. So we have 2 tunnels, 1 for fish, aquaculture, 1 for hydroponics, for planting. These 2 systems, they work together. It's like a mutual relationship. The one cannot function without the other. The waste of the fish becomes nutrients for the plants, and the water goes back to the fish oxygenated and clean, which is what the fish want. We use 90% less water than what you would use in your traditional garden. So our water recirculates. Every day when we work in here, there's always a group of people coming through and coming to ask questions, wanting to learn. It's amazing to see such big companies like Mondelēz coming to build meaningful projects for us here with this Health in Action program, which provides the community with fish and organic vegetables. So it's amazing.
One of my responsibilities is going out into the trade and doing trade visits. And it's always such a nice experience, and it fills me with pride to see that our brands as Mondelēz is in the trolleys of so many different South Africans. Entering the workplaces, it's extremely scary one, and it's extremely difficult. There are a lot of opportunities that are not open to graduates, being that you need years of experience when you just come out of university. Not many companies are looking for young graduates. I remember when I got the first call, it was quite an emotional experience because I needed this opportunity really badly. So our talent acquisition manager gave me a call, and she called me, and I was sitting next to my sister. And she was like, "Bavir, I have some good news for you." And honestly, I freaked out. I put the call on loudspeaker, and my sister and I were going crazy over it. Yeah, so it was honestly a truly exciting experience. We were like going mad on the phone. People here are genuine. You can have open conversations with the rest of the employees. You can honestly walk up to someone and say, "Look, I'm stuck with X, Y, and Z. Will you be able to help me out?" It's inspiring to see that a company is willing to invest in their graduates and their employees to even afford us the opportunity to study external and to gain new values and place responsibilities on us in such a short period of time. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to what the future holds.
I'm really excited about what Mondelēz is doing for developing women as leaders. I'm really excited about what Mondelēz is doing for growing young people and exposing them to the different opportunities. I'm really also excited about the opportunities we're given as employees to have an impact in communities. And I think that platform really gives me the platform as a South African to have an impact.